Luxury meets electric power. Does the 2025 BMW xDrive60 set a new benchmark for high-end EVs? Or does it fall short against rivals like the Mercedes EQS SUV and Audi Q8 e-tron? Buckle up because we're diving deep into every detail, the good, the bad, and the downright surprising. First impressions matter, and the iX makes one heck of a statement. That massive kidney grille? You'll either love it or hate it, no in between. BMW says it's packed with sensors, but let's be real, it's here to turn heads. Compared to the sleek, futuristic look of the Mercedes EQS SUV, the iX is unapologetically bold. And those LED headlights? Sharp as a knife, though Audi's Matrix LED tech still feels more cutting edge. Now, size-wise, this thing is no compact crossover. At nearly 5 meters long and standing 1.7 meters tall, it's got presence. Ground clearance sits at 21 centimeters, enough for a gravel road, but don't expect Land Rover capabilities. The frameless doors? Classy touch, but push past 110 kilometers per hour on the highway, and you'll notice a bit more wind noise than you'd expect from a BMW. Those standard 21-inch alloys look killer, though opt for the 22 inchers and you'll sacrifice a smidge of range. Open the door and wow, this cabin is a masterclass in modern luxury. Sustainable materials everywhere, buttery soft leather, and that sweeping curved display dominating the dashboard. You've got a 12.3-inch digital cluster and a 14.9-inch touchscreen running BMW's latest iDrive 8.5 system. It's gorgeous, but here's the thing. BMW buried too many functions in menus. Want to adjust your climate control? Hope you love tapping through screens. Space? Front seats are throne-like, but taller folks in the back might wish for more headroom. And while the build quality is impeccable, some rivals like the EQS SUV offer even more rear legroom. Still, that optional 30-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system? Pure ear candy if you're willing to pay extra. Tech lovers rejoice. The iX is packed with gadgets. 5G connectivity, augmented reality navigation that projects directions onto your windshield, even a self-parking system that remembers your favorite spots. But here's the catch, half these features are locked behind expensive packages. Meanwhile, a Tesla Model X throws in gaming and Netflix standard. And let's talk about that voice assistant. It's smart. When it works. Ask it to find charging stations and it's brilliant. Ask it to adjust your seat while driving. Suddenly it forgets English. Small quirks like this remind you that even BMW isn't perfect. Now the fun part, how it drives. Twin electric motors deliver 544 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 765 newton-meters of torque. Stomp the pedal and you'll hit 100 kilometers per hour in 4.6 seconds. Quick? Absolutely, but a Tesla Model X Plaid does it in 2.6 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to 200 kilometers per hour, same as the Audi Q8 e-tron. Range is where the iX shines. That massive 109.1 kilowatt-hour battery nets you 525 kilometers in real-world driving. In perfect city conditions, BMW claims up to 750 kilometers. But hit the highway in winter, and that drops to 380 kilometers. Charging peaks at 195 kilowatts, enough for a 10 to 80% top-up in 32 minutes. Not bad, but the Hyundai Ioniq 7 charges faster. Energy use averages 208 watt-hours per kilometer, better than most gas SUVs, but the Mercedes EQS SUV is slightly thriftier. In mild weather, you might see 183 watt-hours per kilometer, but crank up the heat in winter, and highway efficiency plummets to 287 watt-hours per kilometer. Translation? Road trippers, pack your patience. Safety? Expect a 5-star Euro NCAP rating. Standard kit includes adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and automatic emergency braking. Opt for the Driving Assistant Pro and you get hands-free highway steering. But here's the thing, it's too cautious. Change lanes without signaling? The car fights you. Meanwhile, Tesla's autopilot feels more intuitive. Still, for peace of mind, it's top tier? Now, the elephant in the room, price. In the USA, it starts at $115,000. Loaded up with options? You're staring at $130,000 or more. The Tesla Model X costs more, but the Mercedes EQS SUV undercuts it slightly. So is it worth it? If you crave BMW's blend of sportiness and luxury, absolutely. But if you're just chasing specs, rivals might make more sense. So, final verdict? The 2025 BMW iX xDrive60 is a tech-loaded, luxurious beast with jaw-dropping performance and solid range. But it's not perfect. That polarizing design, the occasional tech quirk, and the steep price tag might give some buyers pause. What do you think? Would you take the iX over a Mercedes or Audi? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and share it with a friend who's EV curious. Subscribe for more daily car reviews, and remember, drive electric, drive bold. See you next time.